much farther can I go?
New meat, Drider?
The Queen sent them. Her Majesty's flesh grows full and glorious.
Helped us with some harpers on the way too. They're shadow bait now.
Move.
His thoughts seek yours, searching, grasping. Your parasite squirms in recognition.
Disciple Zarel's in the Great Hall. She'll be wanting to see you. Rest of you, head on in.
The others will go in, but I will go up. My queen summons me to her chapel, to be in her presence. I hear you, sweet majesty. I am coming, my queen.
I itched to draw my weapon and gut every last one of these cultists.
You're keen. Just don't get carried away. Some of those guys might be of use to us unspilled. At least for a while.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of
Another
absolute.
true soul. The disciple will want to see you. Through the main doors.
You're one of her blessed, aren't you? To hear her voice, I cannot imagine.
Hush! Meat sounds above. Here.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
Big! In walls above! Maybe. Whole tower. Loudest near kitchen. But big band. Not allowed to pet nose. You find meat. You share.
We're in the belly of the beast now. Try not to do anything too heroic.
Don't mind Mig and her meat sounds. It's just her brain slopping around in her skull.
Each pack of recruits they bring in is worse than the last. Can't trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword. No doubt. Isn't for me to question them above me. I'm sure you know your business. I'll see they get all the help they need, true soul. And they'll need quite a bit.
hail from?
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley. And the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me.
We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
Mercy, General! Please!
General Thorm?
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Enough! True Soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Lies! I served the Absolute! I did everything I was told!
And there you have it. We are too close to the ending, and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Do. Have fun. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake! Oh, praise the Absolute! And praise her true soul!
You did the right thing. I'm sure those nasties deserved a bollocking, but we're no executioners. Let's go see what Zarel makes of it.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
From this seat, Ketheric defied gods and raised an army for the Absolute. It is not particularly comfortable.
Evil overlordship isn't your look.
Let's get going.
You ought to be kinder, to the prisoners, I mean. Any one of them could be elevated to true soul, should they accept the Absolute. Ugh. Then I shall have...
A new face. Do as the warden says, when she says, and you'll be fine.
We're all friends, right? All one under the Absolute.
The reaction failed.
Araj O'Blordra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. Come back.
slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you? I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better. She gathers many threads for her design, but it is still her design. And Barnabas has found his place in it. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Barnabas?
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
Like rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No? Barnabas? Darling? No!
There's a parasite in that core.
All trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more. The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Look where to? Here?
All right, what now? Moving in.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself. Very pragmatic, but very boring. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palate. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
I see you've been rejected in the past. Do not worry. The Absolute loves you, and that is all that truly matters. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. By serving General Thorm, I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
You feel her presence in your head again. She grips your mind, squeezing until your vision blurs with pain.
The Absolute's blessings have far greater value than any price you could name. Be wise. Obey. There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You will need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
You hear her word. That has brought you this far. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more. Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
I spy with my little eye? Yeah, nothing of note, really.
What's that?
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Let's end this. Got to move.
Where do I go from here? Breathe deep and move.
The tower doesn't stink like an overstuffed cemetery. Which means Balthazar hasn't returned. So why are you here instead of out there looking for him?
I have my duties, true soul. I'm sure disciples... I have my...
From this seat, Ketheric defied gods and raised an army for the Absolute. It is not particularly comfortable.
Evil overlordship isn't your look.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
General Thorm's prayers and
even you
excellent timing. The goblin. No.
She see.
Explain yourself. Very pragmatic, but very bored.
Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for...
You took pity on one of Shah's sorry little followers. With the absent eye of all, she gave me everything I wanted. By serving
That's it. Play along.
There is a but we have lost contact with him. Take one, but don't...
It is not the roof.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
You hear her word, but above.
Her words are diplomatic, but her face betrays her true feelings. Utter contempt for you and all your kind.
Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
Your tadpole grasps at nothing. She carries no parasite, but you've spent too long reading people not to see what's behind her eyes. Scorn, stark behind her mask of deference.
As you see, true soul, there is so much more for you to learn.
Not for communal use, it's... Not everyone's...
What do I have to lose?
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Breathe deep and move.
Torch is useless in his cursed shadow.
What's the plan?
I forever, pal. Victory awaits.
Blood comes easy these days.
Let's cook with fire, baby. yes.
Victory awaits. Let my name be known. Now stay focused. Strike hard, strike fast.
It's go time.
Will ascend. Taking position. Got to keep fighting.
Think you can take me on?
My turn. I'm going to enjoy this.
Time to strike.
Keep going. That might be worth a look.
Battle has taken its toll. I should rest.
What's that?
We must press forward. Let's deal with Ketheric, then find Voss in Baldur's Gate.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need? Everything, potentially. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable. I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate, hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. For this, I hope my time will yet come. Very serious of you, but go ahead. Well, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been dwelling on becoming a Dark Justiciar. But don't worry.
Fine. What's on your mind?
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend. You don't have to sign anything. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for. Perfect! I knew you would understand.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul. But this land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young fey boy, with the forest but if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once. Oakfather shield you, my friend. It's not. You've shared your fire with me. More good has been done since Perhaps if I manage to break the curse, perhaps then I can show you just how grateful I am. You would wrong an ally. Shameful.
Ah, quite the cozy setup you have here. It's not too deep. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you. You only have a matter of days. Ah, quite the cozy setup. I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times up. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Don't fidget.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
But I nearly have it. As you wish, my friend. When the transformation occurs, I can only hope.
Greeting. Shook. As you say.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimagined... But Thorn, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination. The deeper we dig, the closer we get. Not so enchanted. Father, he made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters, I don't consort with them. Even if I might look like one. That's the spirit.
Where am I needed? What's this now?
So, you found the seat of the Absolute's power. And what a power it is. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. Catherick Thorm is clearly important, but I wonder if there's more to it than that. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. Of course not. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I know. I'm glad you are on my side. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though. There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind. I'm sure. I trust you. How I came to be who I am. How I found my way to Lady Shah's embrace. I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing. She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. That's all I remember.
You remember that it is common amongst Seluna's followers to send their children into the woods alone, a rite of passage to find their way home. Perhaps this one has gone awry.
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selunites claim something doesn't mean they own it. Lady Shah. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. She taught me, trained me, punished me when I failed her, which was often. Perhaps I was. She sent me on this mission after all. Very serious of you. But go ahead. I won't pretend that I don't know what you mean. Ever since we entered the Shadow Curse, I felt like something's calling to me. Some purpose that I need to find. Give me some time. If I can figure out whatever it is that I need to do, well...
Your mind mingles with Will's, and he learns of Mazora's mission to Moonrise.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue.
Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
You're right, of course. Somewhere there must be a weak link, a loophole, an exploit. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the Blood War. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
Can't slow down.
Hey! I know you! You're... Twist 'em up!
Hey, that's Arabella. Kid from the Druid's Grove. That snake woman nearly did her in. Looks like she's learned a thing or two.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me. That's who I'm looking for. Mum and Pops, I mean. When Zevlor... when he... well... there was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him run behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it. Fine. Whatever. I don't need you. I'll find them myself. Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it. Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
What's that?
See here how I soothe each vein with a tenderness.
That sign above. This must be a brewery or distillery.
Maybe we can find a flagon of something curse-resistant.
Son of Thorn! Son of Sword Coast! Go on! Here's part of the... Conax.
He's bloated like a corpse and smells worse. Did the curse do this?
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Bloated as a pufferfish. He takes a few drinks and I bet he'll pop.
Go on, clean. Make it drink. Be
liquid burns your throat as you swallow, but otherwise you feel no ill effects.
Elixir. But such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do. Now tell me the story. A fable, a saga. Guide me. A horror I can hardly bear, tolerate, endure if only in my mind. Such daring! You ask, you drink, then you amaze, enthuse, astound me! Again!
Your belly rumbles as the vile brew fills it, yet your mind remains miraculously steady.
More stories! Tell me of foes fell, villains vanquished, beasts bastard. Did you open her up and find the inner beauty? A wonderful tale, fit for children. Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more. Father Ketherick created, Father Ketherick sustains. Bring it in, toss it down, love it up. Father Ketherick's laughter, questions done, finished, over. Only drink.
Each swig is as painful as the last, but you remain in otherwise sound mind and body.
I know you. I knew. I know. I am knowing. personal, mysterious, secret. Secret? No. Not never. Father said, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Earthquakes. Earthquakes. Talk and perish. Die. Buried. Buried in the... I can't perish. No. Nay. Neither. Too strong. Too...
Tunes. Maybe we'll get some proper music now.
That might be worth a look.
Watch how you go. There's a trap. Death won't take me yet.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
The world has failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
So much for peace.
Cry about it.
What should I do? Bleed for me?
keep going.
What's this? What's it gonna take?
Let's finish this.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's go. Down the hatch.
Concentrate. On the move.
This isn't good. Get at him! I found my mark. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Ready for another round?
Can't give up.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Now this is my happy place.
I'm ready. Fall, damn you.
Incendia via! follows me everywhere. The psionic detector alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her. Take two.
Awake and alert.
Well, in it. Light on my feet. Clustered fires and tents. The Absolute's army is kept.
Countless distant silhouettes leave you no doubt. A veritable army swarms the path ahead.
If I learned anything during the Blood War, it was when to retreat. We gotta turn back, now.
These things have stayed interesting.
An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the Scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the Scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
A stinging truth, but a truth nonetheless.
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
But you, look how the succor of Shah eludes you. See how painfully present you remain. We do not wish to see you suffer so. Let us cure you.
The sisters' blades are bloodied and dull. Only the most measured hand could make a clean incision.
Their incisions are, as yet, still streaked with imprecision. That much I must concede. How to steady their hands, I wonder. I see now. By example, I must edify and quell the light that blinds us. Come, sisters, soothe me.
The great cure. Final. Final. Forever.